Hello everybody, it is Tuesday, September 1st. This is a combined adult and child white, yellow, orange belt class. Okay, we're going to be working on some fundamental punches, curriculum kicks, and some break falling today. So to get started, before you get started, we have to make sure we always do our warm-ups. So go to the app right now, click on curriculum, click on Lima Online, and follow that to your warm-ups, either child or adult. It should take you about 7 to 10 minutes. Pause the video, come back when you guys are done. All right, welcome back. Now, for our white belts today, we're going to be focusing on our power punch called the back punch. The back punch has a ton of power. It's got more reach. It has momentum built up through our pivot. It's going to be your finishing strike in a lot of combinations. So defensive stance, set, kia. So when we do our back punch, we are still punching with our first two knuckles right here. That's critical. If we hit with the wrong knuckles, we're going to break our hand, break our knuckles. We can't have any bend in our wrist, okay? We've got to keep this all straight. These two knuckles are our primary striking target. All right, so from here on the back punch, we're going to pivot out and pivot back. Notice we're set by Bailey and I keep the other hand. As we pivot, this hand is right up on our cheek. We pivot out and we pivot back. Watch how much our hips are turning. Watch how much our shoulders are turning. Pivot out, pivot back. Our shoulders actually turn so much that we end up in the opposite defensive stance, essentially. Pivot. Now, if we just moved our feet, look, we're in the opposite stance. That's how far we pivot. Ready? Pivot out and back. Ready? Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Switch. Kia. Ready? Pivot out and back. Pivot out and back. And pivot out and back. Ready? Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. All right. So let's try this on a target here. Okay. I like to use the X-ray paper, especially with our white belts, because I'm not so convinced that your wrists are going to be locked as straight as they should. And on a hard target, you have a tendency to roll your wrist here. So we're going to work on the back punch. We can still focus on hitting with those first two knuckles. Ready? Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Okay, so we're going to do 25 on this side. Switch your feet. And 25 on this side. Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
You do 25 on both your left and your right. If you want to push it and do more, go for it. If you don't have anybody to practice with, it's fine. You do it in the air. For our yellow and orange belts, we are focusing on the back hook punch today, the back hook punch. When we do the back hook punch, again, we're still going to hit with the first two knuckles. The punch is going to come across the target here. Notice my palm is down. The palm of my hand is down. If I'm punching at head level, my palm is down to allow my first two knuckles to lead. If I rotate my wrist like this, it's a lot of awkward torque, hard to hit with those first two knuckles. It's a little bit different when we have boxing gloves on. We're talking about bare knuckle right now. So from here, I'm going to pivot across. Now notice the hand opens up just a little bit. It's not coming back here like we're Rocky Balboa. Okay, we're just going to open up a little bit, pivot across. Notice the other hand is still up. The elbow follows the hand through space, has to follow the hand. If the elbow drops, we're going to have a bend in the wrist, okay? And we're kind of like knocking on the door. So we're going to pivot across. The elbow follows the hand through space. We pivot on that back foot just like we do in a back punch. Ready? Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Notice it opens up just a little bit. We're not dropping it. We're not swinging it into the hook. We're not winding up. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Switch your stance. Pivot across and back. Pivot across and back. Ready? Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Okay, so after we do that, we're going to give a target again. Again, I like the X-ray paper for this drill. We're going to follow through the punch. Ready? Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Don't loop down. Just open up a little bit. Go.
Kia.
That's perfect. Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
A lot of snap on that. But be careful. You saw Bailey right there in the beginning. Start to get that little loop in because it feels like you're getting extra torque. But it's taking more time. It's easier to see coming. It's easier to block. Okay, it's not necessary. Switch your feet. Ready, go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Again, let's do at least 25 on both sides. Okay, you want to do more? By all means, do more. All right, pause the video. Come back when you guys are done. All right, welcome back. Now we're going to work on some kicking. We're going to do our curriculum kicks today. So white belts, again, I want to work on my favorite kick called the side kick. When we do the side kick, there's 4 fundamental parts of the side kick. Bailey, give me a target, please. Okay, part 1, I'm going to turn my back foot so my heel points right at the target, right there, right there, right there. Well, ticklish? Okay. 2, I'm going to chamber my knee. That means pull my knee in my belly. Notice my foot and knee are close to the same height. Here, I'm going to strike straight out with my heel, then I re-chamber and put it down. 1, turn the foot. 2, chamber the knee. 3, hit with the heel. 4, re-chamber and down. 1, turn the foot. 2, chamber the knee. 3, hit with the heel. 4, re-chamber and down. So even when we do at regular speed, we still want to do all those parts. Now that turning of the foot, as you progress in your training, you'll naturally pivot that foot as you chamber your knee. Watch my supporting foot as I chamber that knee. Okay? But right now, we have to consciously think about that. Okay? Bang. Bang. Just like that. So we're trying on the target here. Ready? Okay, front leg side kicks in. Go.
Kia.
Okay, remember to pivot that back foot. Now, forgot to mention, if you don't have a kicking shield at home or a wave master at home, grab a couch cushion or something like that. A big couple pillows, put it on your stomach. Okay? Ready? Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Very good. Turning that back foot allows the hips to open up. All right, so now we're going to do for our yellow belts. I want to see at least 20 side kicks on both your left and your right. If you're feeling ambitious, do more. Yellow belts, we're working on that front leg round kick again. We're still hitting with the instep. Top of the foot, right here. Toes are pointed like a flipper. You can make contact with your shin as well, okay? Now, switch your feet. Face me. Good. Switch your feet. Face me. There. Okay. So from here, guys, I'm still going to turn my back foot just like I do in a side kick to open those hips. But instead of chambering my knee in the belly, I'm going to point my knee at the target. Okay? Then I'm just going to smack the target just like this, just like I'm whipping it out. So I'm right here. It's a quick little whip. Bang. And back down. I'm not chambering a knee in my stomach. I'm pointing my knee at the target. Bang. And down. So if I was coming at you, when I do a side kick, we load here. When we do a round kick, we're loading here. Bang. Turn that back foot, point the knee, ki, just like that. Now we can do that on an x-ray paper or a hard target. We'll show you both. Okay, turn that back foot, front leg round kick, go.
Kia.
As you're first learning to get your foot position right, I recommend a soft target like the x-ray paper, magazine, folder. Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
As we progress, we can grab a hard target. Now, this is a little less forgiving if your foot's in the wrong position. He wants to be right in line with this. Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Go.
Kia.
Okay. Again, we want to get at least 20 of those kicks on both your left and your right. Feeling ambitious? Do 30. Do 40. Do more. Okay? Orange belt, spin side kicks. Defensive stance. So we're turning, looking over her shoulder. We're coming straight at you. We're going to throw a side kick straight out. Ki, re-chamber that leg and land forward. Then we reset. Turn, look over your shoulder. Notice how we're pivoting on the balls of our feet when we do this. We're pivoting. Kick straight out. Re-chamber and land. And reset. Turn. Kick straight out. Re-chamber, land, and reset. I'm coming at something by Bailey. Face me. Switch feet. I turn. Throw that kick straight out. Re-chamber and land. When I reset with my eyes on it because I don't trust that little bugger. So I'm going to turn, ki, and land. And reset here. Turn, ki, and land. And reset here. I don't want to, after I hit, I don't want to reset this way because he's going to come get me from behind. Okay, so let's try it on a target here. Ready? Turn and hit.
Kia.
Land and reset. Turn and hit.
Kia.
Land land and reset. Turn and hit.
Here.
And land and reset, just like that. Okay, spin side kicks. All right, guys, pause the video, get your work in, come back when you guys are done. All right, welcome back. Today what I want to talk to you about, guys, is structure. Structure. So one of the things that happened with this whole COVID-19 and our quarantines and our shutdowns and the lack of school and a lot of working at home, our structures all kind of seemed to go out the window. Our bedtimes kind of fell apart. Subsequently, our wake-up times kind of fell apart. We're a lot more lackadaisical about getting our days started. Okay, then we were lackadaisical about getting our workouts in, lackadaisical about getting our martial art training in. Okay, we just kind of got laxed. But now, things are starting to reopen up. Schools are starting to reopen up. Summer's come to an end. Some of us have been able to get back to work, at least part-time. It's time to start rebuilding the structure in your lives. For example, with Senpai Bailey, I've been too laxed about his bedtimes and too laxed about him getting up. And this week has been a huge adjustment for him getting up for school. So we have to reestablish that structure. Let's start giving ourselves a window of when we go to bed. Giving ourselves a window of the time that we wake up within about a half an hour. That way, if you're really tired, you get that extra half hour, if it permits. But give yourself a little window there, but give yourself a structure. Give yourself a routine. What do I do first when I wake up in the morning? What do I do next? What do I do next? Rather than getting up and scrolling through Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat or what's that other one? Oh, TikTok or whatever you do. Get your day started. Now let's get the day started and let's attack it. Let's get our structure done. For our school-age students, we got to get a structure for doing our schoolwork and getting our homework done. Even if you're doing virtual training and all e-learning, you've got to have structure. When do I do my homework? When do I do my studying? Don't put it off to the end of the day. And we have to establish a structure to our workouts and our martial art training. I go to the gym at this time every day, or I work out on these 3 days a week, or I go to classes on these days, or for you that are learning only at home, you have to have a structure. When am I doing my instructional videos for Leading Edge? Let's start to get our structure back in. Once we have a structure and a routine, it's much easier to accomplish things, much easier to stick with things. All right. Today we're going to continue our work on break falling. Yesterday we did break falling to the back. Today we're going to do some break falling forward. For those of you who aren't familiar with break falling, we learn how to break fall so that we don't break when we
Fall.
That's right. We want to keep ourselves safe. Self-defense is the preservation of oneself. Learning how to break fall is self-defense. So if I'm running and I trip and I fall forward and I put my hands out like this, I'm a 200-pound guy. I'm going to snap my wrist pretty easily. Okay? So I want to disperse that impact out over more area. If I get hit from behind, I have to disperse that impact out over more area. So from here, we're going to start from our knees. Now what we don't want to do, guys, as we fall, is put our hands out like this. That's a sure way to get hurt. You're going to break your wrist. As winter comes, emergency room doctors will tell you one of the most common things they see are broken arms, broken wrists, and broken hips from people falling wrong. We don't want, as we fall, we don't want to hit our hips, we don't want to hit our stomach, we don't want to hit our chest, and we certainly don't want to hit our face. We're going to create a structure with our arms, and it's going to be slightly wider than your shoulders. You don't want them inside the frame because the impact is going to jar your shoulders. Slightly wider so your body can absorb it a little bit better. Everything from the tip of my fingers to my elbow hits the ground at the same time. Keep your head back. You don't want your head to bounce off the ground. Okay? Just fall in here from a bent waist right down, just like this. Make sure you guys are watching. I'm going to turn to the side here. We're not doing this. It's everything. Okay? Okay, so I want you guys to do 20 of those break falls. If your ground's a little hard, you don't have mats, lay some couch cushion down. Okay? Now, after you're all done with 20, we're going to come up a little taller. We're going to get our knees together. We're going to get our structure up tall. As we fall, we don't want our chest hit, we don't want our hips to hit, we don't want our stomachs to hit, and we certainly don't want our face to hit. We're going to fall like a board, but this still has to absorb right here. And that's it. All right, guys, so I want you guys to do at least 20 from a low position, 20 from the middle position there where we're extending our body a little bit. Okay, break falling is something that we have to condition. We have to condition because it can't be anything that happens through thought. It has to be purely instinctive when we fall. Otherwise, if we have to think about it as we're falling, okay, what did Sensei tell me to do? It's not going to be there, guys. You're just going to splat. So let's condition that break falling, all right? Hey, guys, thanks for training hard today. Keep up the good work. Keep being Lima strong. We'll see you online. We'll see you on the mat. Oos.